we are given an array. Our task is to remove all the negative elements and then find the middle element in the remaining. That is, to find the middle element in the positive elements. So let us say test cases. Now here the array size is 6. And then here we have the inputs. So here -1, -4 will be removed. So as they are negative elements. After removing, we'll have 3, 7, 9, and 2. From this, 7 is the middle. I mean, we have 2, right? 4 by 2 is 2. 7 and 9 both are middle elements. We should consider first element. So which is 7. So 7 is the output. In the next case, consider here. The size is 5. The input is this is the input. Now we have the negative elements are -5 and -3 are the negative elements. After removing, the size becomes 3. Here the elements are 10, 20, and 30. Here 20 is the only middle element. So return 20. 20 is the output. That's the approach. Now let's move to the coding part. I'm using IntelliJ. So I'm creating a new Java class. So can I guess what the error here is? I'll give you 5 seconds or pause the video and try to guess it. I haven't imported the scanner class. So here let's get the size of the array. We'll just store it in a variable called n. Now let's declare the array and then get their elements. Right. Now we've got the inputs. So now we should let us use another data structure to store these positive elements. Let us use we can either use another array, but for that we must know the count of these positive elements. So for that we can use a counter or flag variable, in which we can store all the positive numbers. Like, like you can use this condition, and if this is satisfied, you can just keep on incrementing. And then while declaring the new array, use this counter as your array size. But there is another approach by using collections. Let's go with the collections. So I'm going to be using array list that is declared here. So I'm going to be using array list. Array list. We are going to put in integer values. So integer. So integer. This is the wrapper class for integer data type. Let's name it as AL for array list. See our we can name whatever you want. New array list of. So this is the syntax. So basically, how it works is when we are declaring it, the initial capacity of it is 10, and when we put in all 10 elements, its new size becomes 1.5 times the original size. That is, if it is 10 into 1.5, it's going to be 15. So the new size is 15. When 15 elements are inserted, 15 into 1.5, that's going to be the new size. Now we have got the input. Let us use another for loop to put in the positive values inside this array list. Let us use this for loop here. Condition, we are going to be checking each value, and if it is greater than 0, put inside the array list. If array of 5 is greater than 0, which means that it must be positive. Al dot add of the element array of 5. So to add an element, add the syntax. To get the element, this is the syntax. Get of index. So this is as it is saying here, right? That's the just showing how to get it. Get of into index. We can get these by index. Collection stores all this data in the order that we are inserting. We can get them by using their indexes. So now we are not going to be getting. So that's it. That's the loop. Now let us find the size of the elements. In len equal to al dot size of. So size of is used to find the number of elements present inside the array list. Size of we are finding the its size and storing it in the len. Let us find a middle variable. So we have two types of middle variables, right? For if the size is even number, we'll have two middle elements. So we have to return the first one. If the size is odd, we'll have only a single middle element. So we'll have to handle both of these. So let's check them. If len mod 2 equal to 0, this checks whether the size is even. If it is even, we'll have to return middle equal to len by 2 minus 1, right? Len by 2, it returns the second element. When we are subtracting, it moves to the first element, first middle element. Else middle equal to len by 2. That's it. Now we are going to be printing the middle element. I told you, right? We can get the elements from the array list using their indexes. So we are using the middle as the index for them. We can get the middle element using the index. So al dot get of middle. That's it. That's the program. Now let's run it. Let's check the inputs. Here for case one, input is size 6. The elements are 3, minus 1, 7, minus 4, 9, and 2. Total elements 7. Let's verify. That's 7. So case 1 is passed successfully. Now let's check for the case 2. The input is 5, minus 5, 10, minus 3, 20, 30. Let's check this. Here middle element is 20. So it is satisfied. And the code is right. That's it. So this is the code and this is the output. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Uday Krishna. If you found this video helpful, consider liking and subscribing me. And also share it with your placement going friend. Thank you.